My iPad's up, y'all. I'm on hotspot. It may throw us off, so we're gonna get going, okay? Here we go. Here's the deal. I'm gonna load today because I didn't bring my vest. I couldn't get it in, believe it or not, I was so packed. Anyway, get your rod. We're gonna get going here. And I know that if I don't come up past here, you can see my feet, I think. Anyway, hopefully this will keep going. We are gonna load. This is a paint bucket full of rocks, just so you know, and it's pretty heavy. Here's your bar. You've been sleeping all night. Start here, step, okay? So we're gonna get right into this. So you're gonna go side tap, side tap, side tap, step, okay? Just hang on to your bar, side tap, just get those joints oiled. Now the other foot just goes front. Nothing fast, just move through these motions with me because I'm trying to pinpoint the muscles, the joint action that we haven't done yet this morning, okay? See how I'm going side to side, but my toe is forward, my tummy is tight, my rib cage is lifted. So anytime I say rib cage up, pretend I'm standing behind you with my fingertips under your rib cage, okay? And I'm pulling up on them. I think I've done that to Kay, I'm not sure. Anyway, keep your chin tucked, and you're going side to side, and you can do it several times, but don't turn your toe. The toe has to stay forward, okay? Now, before you step forward, I'm gonna step, tighten, lift. And why do I tell you that? Because our propensity, as we are having our birthdays, and we have spinal stenosis, and we have injuries, and we have aches and pains here and there, we start gravitating here all the time. So what I want to emphasize here is when you step forward, bring the knee up, say rib cage up, step forward with your rib cage up. Then you dig in with that pedal. Then you go to the side, go to the side. And as you're stepping, make sure your toes are forward, okay? And actually, anybody out there who wants to put their weight vest on, you could do this whole first section with a weight vest, because I'm going to get right into carries. And then I'm going to move into probably the floor today. But if I'm in the floor, don't turn it off. You can do it from the chair, or you can do it from the wall. Okay, are you ready? So I'm going to step forward with the other leg now. Tight tummy, rib cage up, step forward, and don't lean in. You're upright. The back heel is getting a little stretch, not a big one. Then you press your knee over your toe, but you keep your rib cage up. You keep your chin tucked. Those are very important little things to remember. And then when you come back, don't jerk your back. You will jerk your back if you stepped a little too far, okay? And you don't have quite the muscle or quite the joint usage that you thought you had. See how I'm forward here? And if I let myself right now, I'll turn sideways. If I let myself, when I step forward, I would be doing like this. I want you to keep your rib cage up, your chin tucked, bend the front knee, keep the heel back there, but don't let yourself round, okay, as you take that step. Now, I'm going to pull back, and if you push up before you pull back, you can hurt your back, okay? And it's typically what we do if we overstep. So here I am. My heel is down, my rib cage is up. I'm pressing forward. I'm pressing this heel back. So these first moves that I'm doing right now to help get you lined up with your posture and your mechanics correct, I want to lower my center of gravity, then push into the back step by shifting your butt into the heel. This is a typical move done in Tai Chi, for instance. So it's from here. Instead of just like jerking yourself backwards, you shift into your heel. Breath, and then you can come back smoothly. I hope that makes sense because we're going to do some of that, more of that type of movement soon. Okay, here's my bar. Now I'm going to come up as far as I can, okay? You may not be able to come up that far and keep your balance. If that's the case, please hear me. Move yourself to the wall. Lightly touch your shoulders or your hips or both. Shift, lift. So see, I'm holding. This is giving me a safety net. I want you to do this move. It's a very important move. I don't want you to lose your balance. So if you need to back into a wall, a counter, you get the idea, okay? So if you have your weight vest on and you're motoring this knee up, here's what I want to add. So at first, we just go at a normal clip, right? Because we're oiling joints, yeah? Big breath. I'm going to come out and touch and then in, out and touch and then in, out and touch and then in, out and touch and then in. So I'm addressing shoulders, elbows, my whole back vertebrae, okay? When you bring your knee up, yeah, you have to straighten that back. Take a big breath. You don't have to go fast, just rhythmic. Tight tummy. If you're having a hard time with balance, again, back into the wall. Okie dokie. So when you bring that leg up, if it's too high, then lower the bar, and that'll be fine. If you can come up to a 90 degree with your elbow, and then a 90 degree with your hip hinge right here, that's what I'm shooting for. But you don't have to start or stay there. You can lower it like I did, or you can bring it up. Don't go any faster. As a matter of fact, right now, after we have done this for a little bit, you should notice that you're breathing a little deeper, okay? Big breath through the nose, then we're gonna hold it. So lower your center of gravity, you know you're gonna hold it, bring the leg up, and hold it. 1001, 1002, 1003, bring it down. Big breath. Shift. Tight. See, it's a little bit bent, a little soft bent. I'm going to bring it up to my toe. I know I'm going to hold gravity. Don't scrunch with your toes. Open your toes out, okay? And then I'm going to bring that up. So this is my knee replace side. This is my hip replace side. I'm much more unstable on my hip replace side. So those of you with hips replaced, give yourself a break. Not literally. That was supposed to be a joke. Go to the wall. This is what I mean. I would rather you bring this up and hold it here and play around with not using the wall. You just want to touch it somehow. Touch it with your shoulders, touch it with your elbow. Try to get to where you're balancing with just a tiny bit of help. See, a tiny bit of help. And then you may not use it, but then you may use it. This is so much better than A, not doing it at all, or feeling like you're falling all the time, okay? Now I'm gonna dig in, dig in, dig in. I'm gonna bring that bar right here to my head. I'm gonna bring it under my chin. If I walked into your room right now and you did this, and then you did this, I wanna see those elbows pointing at my sides, see? So tight tummy, squeeze the gluteal. Here we go, I'm gonna come right here. Now my elbow's pointing straight out to the side so that when I come down, I can touch my side. If my elbows did this, then I know that whoever I'm working with, or myself, that I'm getting more rounded and rounded. Because when you put this up here, if you do this, that's a little cheater move. I won't name names here. Okay, so under the chin, breath, squeeze gluteals. Yes. Yeah, engage the gluteals when you're standing. This is one of the principles of what's called tight walking. So I've worked with this principle for years and years. And I told somebody, if you just can't exercise to get your gluteals on board, then at least do tight walking. Well, turns out that they marketed another name now. You may be seeing all these advertisements for, oh, don't walk anymore, do Tai Chi walking. Well, that's all it is getting hold of your muscles while you ambulate, okay? So when you're stepping, you're squeezing the gluteal, okay? So here we go. That said, now, once I've come here with my wrist in neutral, and I've come here, and I've done it once or twice or 3 times, okay? Then I may slip it behind my head. However, don't duck your head forward. Drop the chin, keep the ear over the shoulder. That's the clue. Ear over the shoulder. And I have a little clip here that I have to kind of go out from, which makes me stretch even more. Then I come down. Okay, do you realize that if you just got a broom in your hand, I didn't say and fly, get a broom handle, a shovel handle, and just do what we just did. Start here. See this? I won't ever take my hands up until I've done this. This oils your joints in your shoulders. And if you want to add the walking as we did today with this move, great. But do this at least 10 times. It can be done very rhythmically. And if you have tight shoulders, all you have to do is tell yourself, okay, what is that neutral posture that Jeannie's always ragging on me about? Ear over shoulder, tight the tummy, raise your rib cage, because if you raise your rib cage, that extends your vertebrae. Squeeze your gluteals, drop your shoulders. Breathing in through your nose, and then when you start this motion, oh my goodness. See, if I'm standing in neutral plane, and you can have your weight vest on right now, but anytime you put your weight vest on, what I'm saying right now is double for you, maybe even triple or quadruple, because you want to be lined up. So when I go back here, see this is for you, Kay. I'll name names. See this? This is a great way to help open up your shoulders and get those shoulders back. See that? Then you round. Don't turn your wrist. Then you come forward and you dig in this way. Rib cage is up. Knees are soft. I've engaged my gluteals. And you see how I'm pulling this back? So I will do this. Now I broke it down. A lot of people won't stop. They just start ripping and roaring on this. It's a step-by-step. It's actually a step-by-step movement process to do this correctly. Okay, I hope that helped you. But because if you would just do this, you would instantly feel better. Number one, it will help you open up your lungs. That's one of the primary reasons that you don't ever hardly hear anybody talking about is why you want to stand up with proper posture. You cannot take a deep breath, really inflating all those alveoli in your lungs, unless you stand up. If you're always hunching over, or even a slight bit, you can't breathe, okay? So, you heard it here. Okay, and I'm coming back down. After I've done all that, that's when I take this up and down, see? And if you, I struggle with shoulder, I, have, it's called living life and having some injuries here and there and everywhere. Okay, then I'm gonna take one hand and drop it back here. Yeah, I don't go to this until I've done all those preliminaries, all right? Then I come up, then I bring one hand down and I bring one hand behind my head. But don't drop your head. Bring it down, open that elbow, just like that, yes. Take a breath, drop your chin, hold it down there, tight tummy, yeah. Squeeze your gluteals, yeah. This is a good time to start going into your toe box. And just hang out here for a bit. See this? Yeah, I'm just on the floor. You can do this anywhere. And all you need is a stick or a broom or, a shovel, something. Then you bring it up and bring it down. I'm going to go the other side one more time. And I'm going to continue to take a wide stance. If you have joints replaced, I'm telling you, this move right here, going into your toe box and just dropping your heels, is where you got to start. You got to start moving that calf. You got to start moving those feet. Okay? This is low failure rate. It's you can do this anywhere. Okay, so when I'm here, I'm going to keep my chin tucked, because your propensity right now, especially when you're focused on going into your toes and keeping your balance, is to drop your head out. Don't drop your head out. Drop your chin. Tighten your tummy. Open the elbow. Open the elbow. Open the elbow. Open the elbow. Breath, 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 breath. Bring that back down and down. And just go from side to side. Okay? And when you lean in to do side to side, here again, I see this all the time. The minute I did this motion, there were some of you, I won't name names, that did this, and you didn't realize you did it. And I hope not too many. Drop your shoulders, hip hinge, the back stays extended, soften your knees. Now you're free to do a really good pendulum move, and it won't hurt your back because you're not rounding your back. Okay? So I'm just trying to make you very aware of very functional mistakes made. That is why people hurt their back. Okay, so forward motion, anytime you go in to pick up something, and I'm going over this especially because we're going to do carries today. We're going to do heavy carries. I know. I got a paint bucket. It's full of rocks. Okay? So, here's my little bar. Anytime I need it, it's right there. Here's my little chair. I'm going to take my little balance pad, put it over there, because I want to sit fully down on my chair. So I'm going to come into a down position. And I'm going to keep, depending on where you're at, some of you just had joints replaced this year. And you might need a little more support to stand up and sit down. Here's what you're trying to do. Keep your shoulders down, breathe through your nose. Hip hinge, shine your taillights, but your feet are wide. When you start to come up, your hands are in a V. You want to get, in order to stand up and not hurt your joints and not hurt your knees and etc., and to have success at launching yourself from a chair and not having to sit back down because, oh, I didn't quite have the strength. It's a mechanical problem. take your hands, either use here or reach and get yourself going forward, okay? I'm gonna do that with a weight bucket here in just a second, all right? I'm gonna expand upon this move, but it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, hold 1, 2, 3, 4, down. Take a breath. So I've shown you different levels of fitness and strength and how to do a sit to stand. The V here, you can go here if you're able to really lean out and press into the heels and come up. Is your gluteals squeezing? I hope so. Squeeze the quarter. Just act like you got a quarter back there and you don't want to lose it. Yeah, when you're standing up, you're going to lose it when you sit down. Just think about it. That's mechanics. Okay, here we go. Here, hip hinge, yes. Your tummy tight, yes. Are your shoulders up around your ears? Well, if they are, drop them. Okay, breath. And here, if you have a weight vest, double thumbs up. Here we go, and here we go. 1, 2. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. This chair is approximately 18 inches right here. This is a step stool. It's 10. Do you think you could get up off of this like this? No, you'd have to work at it, and that's going to be one of my homework things for me, because I want to be able to do a fold and sit down and come back up. And that's a goal that I have for myself. It's difficult with a very stiff replaced knee. It doesn't, move like this one, and a replaced hip. So when you're coming up, don't let those knees come in. Breath, here we go. 1, 2, squeeze the quarter, right there. Yes, and it's this point where we're gonna do a step out. When we have weights here in just a minute, I'm gonna pick up my bucket. When I come into this right here, I'm gonna be in deep doo-doo if I haven't mastered keeping my back extended in that step sequence, okay? Here we go, hip hinge, draw my chin in, big breath. I'm gonna come 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm gonna hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can hold it longer. Just make sure your knees are tracking straight over the toes, all right? Not in, not out, got it? Here we go, come up one more, 1, 2, big breath, 1, 2, 3, 4. Normal kitchen chair, right? So if you're having trouble getting up, and I'm going to demonstrate that in just a minute with my little bucket or my little rock. I might have to take a smaller rock. I didn't wash them. They're a little muddy. So I'm going to come here, drop my chin. See, that's the first thing. It's the same thing with walking. The minute you go to get up, you know what I see anybody do? If I never prompt them or never say anything, if I'm giving a talk somewhere or anywhere, when somebody goes to get up, even if they do this correctly, you know what I always see? I see this. Yeah, you're putting big strain right here. You don't need to. You want to put a good load. You keep your chin tucked. You keep your line. You come out here, keep your chin tucked. You're looking right down there. And you can use your hands. You can use this assist. Squeeze the quarter. Yes, there you go. I'm going to step forward with this leg. See that? So I'm going to have a weight here in just a second. And if I'm putting it down and bringing it up, gotta keep my back extended. See, it's right through here. This is all the muscle right through here. And if I put a weight in my hand, it's going to be right here. So I got to keep my shoulders down. So I'm just showing you what we're going to do. Okay. So I prepped this. Now I'm going to go here, and I should have put a towel under it, but maybe I'll use this one. Anyway, what I want to show you In fact, I better take one of the rocks out. I didn't get to wash them, so they're kind of dirty. See, this is a big Tennessee rock right here. I'm gonna put it right there. That'll help a little bit. Okay, but you can see it's kind of heavy. All right. So first thing I'm gonna do is do a farmer's carry. I want my back. I'm gonna come 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna just come here so you can see. When I come to the front, I'm gonna go to the side. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna walk back to the back of my room. Okay. Switch, turn around, and some of you are probably saying, well, how heavy is that? Well, I don't know. I'm telling you that it's at least 30 pounds, especially with that one. That one I think will go over the edge of 30 pounds. This is doable, but here's the deal. With a very heavy weight, try to do a normal heel-toe walk. So I'm going to turn, I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. When we have a very, very heavy weight, probably too heavy, we start doing this. So this is trying to train us to do a normal heel-toe walk with a heavy weight. You see that? So why would I emphasize this? A, if you cannot do just a normal walk with the weight you chose to carry, it might be too heavy for you, okay? So take a little bit out. Like if I had that, that would have pushed it over just a little too much for me. So my shoulders are down, I'm turning, and now I'm gonna do a normal heel-toe walk. I'm not gonna do those little sissy steps, we call them, I call them. Okay, so here I'm on the other side. I'm gonna just walk. Walk. That means I gotta use a lot of this. I gotta use my shoulders in the right position. Now I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna turn. This should be challenging weight for you. The benefit of using your weight, your carry on one side only at a time. Yeah, you want to have two. It's just easier for me to manage this. I can only find one bucket of an empty bucket for paint. So that's why I'm using one. But there is great benefit in doing one-sided carries. Yes, it peaks up your proprioception. Your brain is going, oh geez, she's got weight on one side only. What are we gonna do? And it starts to have to change to read out to give you proprioception. You want to keep that muscle because that's what's going to keep you from falling. Okay? So here I am. See, I turned around. And then I'm going to go normal heel-toe walking. Switch. Normal heel-toe walking. And yeah, you can do this more than the steps I'm doing right now. But I'm trying to make a point of switching from one side to the other with a very heavy, challenging weight. Take a breath and come back up. We're going to do one more pass. And I'm trying to do just a normal step. And those of you who do a lot of landscape work in your yard, your garden, when you have overloaded your carry, your bucket, so to speak, you don't walk normal, do you? You go like this because it's too heavy. So lighten it up. Try to get a normal heel-toe walk. Switch it often. Tight tummy, breath. Keep your chin tucked. Don't be hanging your chin out. And now I'm going to come right here to my chair. Yeah, you can kind of see where I'm going here, right? So here I come here and I come back up, okay? So I just put a pretty good load. So I'm going to come here, I'm going to bring those elbows back here like this. I'm going to come down, tap, come back, and come back. I'm gonna keep my chin tucked. Here's my load, all right? And I'll add that rock in just a minute. That rock's probably gonna add another, I would say, at least 5, maybe 8 pounds. I'll have to get me a scale. So come here, come down here. Here's your bucket. Here's the item you're gonna carry. And I can do it by the grip here, or I can do it by holding it. However, it's easy for you to hold. Can you do this very thing with the weights that you have, most of you got them from me? They go from 3 to 18 pounds. Yes, you can, and they're easier to handle for your hands. Good. That's the whole reason free weights were kind of manufactured, is because it's just easier to hold on to them, okay? I don't have my weights, so I filled a bucket full of rocks. So I'm gonna come down, I'm gonna not bend my back, I'm doing a hip hinge, and I'm gonna just bring this right to here and come back down. So see, I'm gonna feel the load, bring back down. I'm just bringing it into my chest. Keep my chin tucked, take a breath. Keep pushing through the heels, breath. Just bring it right into the chest and come up a little bit. Yeah, it's just a series of little weighted squats. Do not bring those knees in. That's number 1 of do not. Do not round your back. Go into your heels. Pull. I've got 2 more. Take a breath, keep your chin tucked. And then put your hands on your weights. Straighten those legs. And then bend and come down to the sit down. At no time did I bring those knees in, okay? They were tracking right here. So you should have felt that a little bit in your arms, not a lot, but in your quads and your glutes, okay? So now I'm gonna focus upper body. So I'm gonna go in here. Again, these could be my set of dumbbells, okay? Your free weights. It could be 10 pounds. It could be 12 pounds. It needs to be heavy, 9 pounds, okay? So you change it, you can have them right here, no problem. So I've got a bucket, and I'm gonna do what's tantamount to a bent over row. That's what I'm gonna do, okay? You don't do this with straight legs. You come right here, you're bent over, okay? But you're bent from here. So you're bent over, you're going into the heels mostly, and here's your load. So you're gonna grab your weights. If you've got your weights, I've got a bucket of rocks, and I'm going to stay in this position and bring these right up. See, I want this action. That's what I'm looking for. Look at your knees, take a breath, pushing into the heels, drop your shoulders, pull. Pull, breath, pull, pull. And I'm just gonna cradle it, and I'm just gonna keep it going. Take a breath, heels, don't let your knees come in, breath. Keep your chin tucked, breath. Back is very extended. Push through your legs, push through your arms. Breath, breath, breath. 2 more. Breath, breath, hold, 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 and down. Yay! Okay, here we go. Little recovery break. I'm just gonna turn and turn. You're gonna do kind of what's a 90-90 with your hips. Those of you with hips and knees replaced, this is your move. So you can hang on to the chair, drop my chin, that tummy, drop my shoulders. I'm stretching my foot. Yes, my toes are under, and I'm pressing back on the heel. Yeah, press down on the toes and back on the heel. Just press down. Then lean back. Pretend I'm right here in front of you, and I'm just tapping you right here, okay? Some of you, I might tap a little hard. I feel Kathy rolling her eyes. Okay, just press back. This is recovery. Then you come here, okay? This is my hip replace. This is my knee replace. This is my foot reconstruction foot. And boy, that move feels so good on that because A, you're not loaded, but you're stretching those toes. And so this is my stiff knee. So I have to press back more this way and then push myself back here to get this really good stretch here and to get a good stretch going in my foot, my ankle. See, just press that heel back while you lean back. You're hanging onto your chair. Drop your chin. Breath, 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 breath. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then come back. Turn back around. Yay. Okay. Not done with my carries yet, right? So I'm going to come here and up. Here's what you should be noticing. I just now stood up. No weights, nothing, nothing, nothing. I didn't say anything to you. But your getting up should have felt almost effortless. That's what I'm wanting, okay? So, now I'm going to come right here. I'm going to step on my little rug here to give me some traction again. And I'm going to step forward, okay? Remember we did this earlier? Okay, drop my shoulders, drop my chin. Got a good group on today. I don't see all y'all's names, but I see your little icons, okay? So when you're in this position, this is, by all accounts, a step back lunge. See that? Now, if you struggle with balance, do this against the wall so that you can put an elbow on the wall, touch the wall, a counter, a chair, a pole. I am going to load. But if you don't feel comfortable loading, just out here freewheeling it, get against the wall, okay? So again, I'm right here. I'm going to step up. I'm going to take the weight from this side, but I'm going to go through the motions on both sides. So by this time, I'll have the weight over here. You get the idea. Or you can just have it in your hand. You don't have to put it all the way down. This is tall. Okay, see how I'm lunging? See that? Yeah, so adjust whatever you need to. Have something for safety. Go down as far as you feel you can, and then come back. Okay, this is a very important move. We're going to weight it. We're going to load it today, okay? Then I come up, and then I can go to the other side. So I got my weight over here. I'm going to start there. So I'm right here. I'm going to step back, adjust however you need to. Your feet are pretty straight on. I'm going to bend the back knee. I'm going to get my weight load right here. Now, if you do this and you have your free weights, you might not want to put them down. Okay? You might not want to put them down. That's okay. I have to because it's a bucket. So again, your loading and your free weights were created just because they're easier to handle sometimes. Okay? So you have your weights like this, and then you would simply do your lunge with your weights right here and come in. See this? That's all you would do. So pick whatever. You can have one weight. You can have two. It's, whatever floats your boat. Okay? As long as you're in good form and you can make it down, holding it and coming back. And you can go like this and bring it back. That'd be fine too. Okay, so in that position, I'm got my little weight, my little bucket. I'm going down, I'm coming up. See that? So I'm going down just a little bit at the elbows, then I pull it up. I'm bending that back knee, and when I push up, the front leg, especially the hamstring, That is what's firing. Breath. Right there. Breath. And I know I can feel Tina. She's on today. I don't know if she's still with us, but I can hear her saying, Dee, you're not supposed to lift that much. I'm okay. This is okay. Breath. She's that front leg. I'm bending the back knee, but it's that front leg that's pushing me up. And it's my arms that are pulling this weight. Breath. Got two more. Breath. Then I'm going to put it right here. Step up. And then I'm going to step back. Got my weight right here. I'll reach down and get it. So I'm in a lunge position. I could have my weights here. I could have one weight. I could have a 12-pound or a 10-pound or whatever I feel that's going to challenge me. But you're already in a staggered stance. And if you're too narrow in your stance, it's going to give you heck, okay? You're going to be wobbling everywhere. Widen the step back. That's all you got to do. You're widening your base of support. My engineers in the audience can know exactly what I'm telling you to do that for, okay? But if you want it more challenging, you don't mind getting a little discombobulated, go to the challenge position. Very close in. You're gonna come down, but you're gonna be close in, and then you're gonna shove straight up. Got it? Okay, you find your position. So here I am, and you see, I bent down to get this. I did not bend my back. I'm bending at the hip hinge and my knees. And then my feet, my foundation, very important. So pick narrow stance or wide stance. However, it could change in the middle. So I'm right here. I don't bend, I don't round my back. So I'm right here. I'm going to pull up. And whenever I push up, it's that front leg that is working to push me up. Breath, press. Make sure you have safety in mind. Get to where you can touch something so that you don't lose your balance. So it's that front gluteal hamstring. Right there. Breath. Big breath. Push right through that leg. Breath. All the way up. Breath. All the way up. Okay, we got about, right now, 3 more. I think. Breath. Breath. One more. Breath. Then you come down. And you come back. Okay? Shake out, shake out. Let me check my time. See where I'm at with my time. We're doing good. Okay. Now, I'm going to come right here. And guess what I'm going to add? Told you we were going to do carries today. Again, this could be a kettlebell. Okay? I don't know what you have. Well, some of you, I know what you have. So here's this rock. Yeah, I'm going to have to wash them off. They're pretty good ones. So I take a wide stance. And I feel the weight. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty heavy. See that? So I bend my knees. I push my butt back. I really keep my back extended. And then I lift. That is back extensors. That is gluteals. That is legs. All the way down. Okay? So I'll bring it right here. Take a big breath. Step wide. Hip hinge. Yeah. Keep my chin tucked. Yes. And now, instead of doing from the handle, I want to bring it in closer, okay? So I've made it heavier. So you can make yours heavier or not. It's up to you. This is going to be the whole body. That's why a sit and stand, a push-up, and weighted squats is actually, man, if you can do those very functionally, you're going to do good. See, I can put my fingers under here. So it's a nice little grip hold. I can keep it close, keep my chin tucked, push my butt back, tight tummy, pull, breath, pull, breath. I go as deep as I can in my squat, breath, pull, breath, 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 and every time I go down, keep your chin tucked. I try to go a little deeper in my squat. Okay, take the time right now. Go a little deeper now. Come up and pull. Here we go. Deeper, deeper, deeper. Up. All the way down. Don't let those knees come in. Breath. And pull. Hold down. Just hang out here. Hold here, hold here. Don't put your elbows on your knees if you can help it. Just hold. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Here's my carry. Let me do the test. Can I walk after I turn around? Can I do a normal heel toe walk? So it's harder. So I know I'm approaching where I don't want to add any more weight because I start to hesitate in my normal heel toe cadence, if that makes sense. Okay, big breath. We are going to now go to winding down, but we're going to hit one of the most important muscles. We've already hit it once, but now I'm going to hit it again. I'm going to go to the wall. You can go to your chair, whatever. It's your calves. And yeah, I am going to weight them. So I'm going to hold on to one rock. Okay. And I've got either my pole or you can hold onto the wall. You're going to step into your pad. And here's the rock right here in the middle. I'm going to come up, squeeze, and down. Up, squeeze, and down. I'm just holding the rock right here. It's probably about 8 pounds, if I had to guess. Breath, go way up into the toe, and back down. So when you do a weight training session, especially carries, before you put that weight down totally, you got to do at least 1 to 2 sets of heel raises, okay? Because I want you to get into that calf. I want you to give them what for? Breath, squeeze your gluteals. You got your weight right here in the middle. I got my hand here to make sure I don't get unbalanced on this one. Go way up into the toe box. Now hold it up there. Hold it up there. Squeeze your quarter. Okay, now do some quick pulses. You notice? I did not say bounce. I'm pulsing. And then go all the way down. And then come all the way back up. Take a big breath. Drop your shoulders. Take a big breath. Drop your shoulders. Keep coming. Breath. All the way up. So we can do right now, we can do 3 more. Here we go. Come all the way up with your heels. Breath. All the way up. Breath. All the way up. One more. Just do one more with me. Drop your shoulders. Breath. Hold it. Hold it. hold it up there, squeeze your quarter. Squeeze your quarter, come down. Step off. Yay! Okay, now I want you to do a little test. Another little test. Here's your bar. This is what we started with. You're gonna come right out here, okay? You're gonna come down to the side. Your hips stay forward because I'm trying to recover some of those muscles. And I don't want to turn my hip, not right now. I will turn my hip, but not right now. See, I'm just going to side, just like, because I'm trying to get you to open this right there. And then come down and open back. Push it. Now, here's the test. Bring it here to eye level. Bring it to your head. How easy is it for you to bring that bar down now? Don't duck your head forward. Take a breath and come down. One more breath and come down. Now, just raise one hand. Take the other hand and pull back. Just like that. And then come up and you put one hand behind that head and you open back. Okay? So, it should be much more effortless. Not as much effort, that's what I'm willing to say. To move, especially through your shoulders. Depending on your sleeping position, you get all jammed up at night. So, and I'll emphasize, I didn't get in the floor today, but I think next Wednesday I am getting in the floor. Good group today. Grab your bar, squeeze your quarter. I'm gonna take my step here, it's right thin. See that front step into the front toe? Squeeze the quarter as you bring your leg through. That's the essence of tight walking. Okie dokie. And it is about time. And I'm gonna take us off. Bye, y'all.